What's up, guys? It's Missy. I am back with another SimCity Build It video. And today we're going to be doing the progress report of people that follow the Missy's Building Guide. Currently, these people are members of my group. If you are following the Missy's Building Guide and you are not a member of my group and you want to add your progress report into these videos, then what you'll need to do is track your progress. Try to include the information that you see included in these people's informative photos, or however they decided to do their stuff, and send it to me via Facebook, and then I'll include it in the next progress report video. Okay, so if you are thinking about starting the Missy's Building Guide, or maybe you just started it and you kind of want an idea of what to expect, what to expect on the building guide, how quickly you're going to progress, and what the building guide has to offer. When I wrote the building guide, based on what I believe is the most beneficial way to play the game, regardless of what type of player you want to be. Now, this means that you would follow the guide 100%, okay? If you start tweaking things and camping too long, you're going to not progress at the rate in which these people have. Now, one of the people here, he did not include a progress report because he actually started the building guide 10 months after he started playing. He camped level 10 or 11 for about 10 months. When he did this, it actually made it to where it took him longer to max out his stuff, because what had happened was he hadn't found my channel yet. So he camped for about 10 months around level 10, and it took him that long to max out his storage and his land. Once he maxed out his storage in 10 months, he then decided to seek advice for some other features in the game, and somehow he came across my video. So, by the way, if you haven't already, hit that like and subscribe button, as I do put videos out daily, and it's just a way that you can give back to the channel. Okay, so he finds my channel, he watches my videos, and he starts the Missy's Building Guide because he's only level 10 and he's already maxed storage, right? But it's been 10 months. So his progress just got better after that, but it was definitely a wasted 10 months. It was tedious because at that time, there was no contest to mayors at level 11. At that time, he's not able to earn war points and those war cards. So he didn't progress in any other way other than storage and dozer, which took 3 to 4 times as long as it would have had he done things the way the building guide is written. So what we're going to do is we're going to compare people's stats 4 months ago to their stats now. Okay? Now, 4 months ago, this was Kat's stats. Now, if you're on our Facebook page, SimCity Build It MissyanneTTVYT, you'll see her posts every single week. Every single week she wins the contest of mayors. Congratulations. I calculated it up, and she won all 16 weeks in a row. Now, 425 storage and a 50% or a plus 50 boost. Give me just a second here. Was what she had 2 months into the game. As you can see, she had a total of 7,100 Sims cash, about 1 million coins, about 600 to 700 gold keys, 754 platinum keys. She had only bought the season pass and limited time buildings, and she had 7 epics. Okay? Now, these are screenshots of her stats, so you can actually see proof that what she's saying is true. Okay? Same with her storage and her level. Now, she speed leveled to 24 as instructed, and this is the result of her doing so. Now, let's go and find her most current photo, which is This one here. Okay. Here we are 6 months in, so 4 months later. She has maxed out her storage. She maxed that at 6 months. So by the 6-month mark, she had maxed out. Okay. She maxed land, shops, depot by 2 months. 10 mountain pointers, so 3 and 4 pointers, 12 education, 3 and 4 pointers, 36 epics done. Okay, now if you remember, she had 7 epics done in total, and we're going to talk about how quickly you guys should be doing those epics, you know, because a lot of you guys are doing too many of them, and I'll talk about that at the end of the video. Okay, so here she has 2,300 platinum keys, or gold keys, sorry, and 4,800 platinum keys. Now, if you were to go back and calculate up the platinum keys that she had at the time, which was 754, and subtract it from what she has here, it matches her wins. Because most of the people are not spending their platinum keys right now, they're saving them. So if they're winning first place every week, they're banking in on those 250 platinum keys. She also has about 6,500 regional currency, which is about that way across the board for everybody. From what I can tell, is they have right around 6,500 of each regional coins. Okay, so it seems to be pretty consistent with everybody. So you can expect that in this time frame, if you're doing what you're supposed to on the building guide, that this is the stats that you will have. Now, it actually shows who's slacking and who isn't, because if you look at our most active players, the players who are winning every week, the players who are understanding the content and giving it their all, it shows greatly who is not giving it their all and who is. She's somebody who gives it her all, okay? Now, we're going to back out here, and we're going to talk about the next person, which is TK. Okay, she's been in my group for quite some time now, almost a year. So she started December of 2020, like as I said, almost a year. So she's 10 months into the building guide. This was 4 months ago, okay? So 6 months in is where she was at when she did this progress report. She had 600 storage, all land, beach, mountain unlocked, all 4 maxes, which the price tag for that is about 15,000 cash. She had all shop slots open, all depot slots open, and 37 gold epics. All of her war cards and 9 mega wins. Okay. Now, as you can see here, she also provided a screenshot included in her progress report to show the cash that she had remaining, 1,600 or so platinum keys. And as you can see on the left-hand side, this was season 14. Okay. So let's pull up her most recent report here. This one is not her okay, wait, that was her even more previous one. This was her last one. Okay. I think she did a progress report at 3 months or something. Because this here is season 15. Okay. So at season 15 to now, so 7 months of playing, these progress reports were done 1 month apart. She had 670 storage. So in 1 month, she went up, 70 storage? Because she was at 600. She went up quite a significant amount of gold keys, platinum keys. She was up to 43 total epics done. Now, doing your epics is not something that you want to have a lot of early on. Okay, those are very valuable to your gameplay. It's not a race to get these done. You want to use these as sparingly as possible, and then we're gonna, like I said, we're gonna talk about that because it's really important. Now, at this time, you can tell that she's really devoted to the game. She's doing really good. You know, she was playing every week consistently. She was super active, and her progress shows it. Okay, she's got quite a bit of mega wins in general. And if you scroll up here, you can see that she has about 9,500 regional currency for the Sunny map. She's got 2,300 platinum keys, 731 gold keys. She also has 15,000 Sims cash. This is after purchasing all 4 maxes. Okay. So now we're going to pull up her most recent one. This is at the 10-month mark. So 4 months after that one. Of course, she still has all 4 maxes purchased, all of the things that we discussed. She has her 3 red roads, but now let's pull up her stats. She has 4,162 platinum keys. Now, that's not a big increase. She's won roughly about 7 times in the last 4 months, which isn't very good for the fact of what she could have been doing. Now, this player specifically had to take almost a month off, give or take, with playing competitively because, you know, she had some family medical issues going on. She had other things going on where she wasn't able to be as consistent, and it shows greatly with her stats. You know, it shows who's active and who isn't. So I knew that her stats were going to be affected by this, but it just proves that if your stats are low, it's because you're not giving it your all. Right? Now, even with it being considered low stats, these stats are astronomical in comparison to what most people are seeing at the 6-month or even 10-month mark playing without the building guide. Playing without the building guide, you wouldn't have even 25% of the stats that she has today. So keep that in mind, okay? Point being is this is possible with half-assing it. Now, you should never half-ass it. I would never give you advice to half-ass it. But the fact that this is possible with somebody who is only winning 7 times out of 16 times played. Now, we're going to talk, like I said, about the epics that went to waste because of this. Because as you can see here, I had to ask her how many epics she had, I believe, because she didn't include it in here, which, if I recall, she had used about 20 or so epics in this time frame, and she had only won about 7 times. Using that many epics for that little of wins is not ideal, okay? Now, as you can see here, she has 11,000 wave simoleons and only 2,000 leaf simoleons. So she's got, you know, some regional coins to kind of earn up with the leaf ones, but either way, she should be at the 5,000 mark by the time she finally unlocks a regional map. Okay, let's see here. So let's get out of hers and go to the next person. Who's this? This is Bree. Okay, so Bree has not been giving it her all either. This is her old screenshot, which is actually really hard to see. I guess I added the wrong one. Okay, so the gist of what hers... hold on. Let me pull up the original. Okay, so this is the original one that she had sent in. So she had started in November of 2020, so 1 month before TK had started. She hit Mega at the end of December, so she's at right around her 10-month mark is how old this city is today. Now, at this time, like I said, this was 4 months ago, so the city was 6 months old at the time this was created. She had 1 Mega most weeks while training a few hackers. She has all mountain, beach, and land unlocked. 3 red roads, all, you know, of her pointers, 21 gold epics, and 1 silver. Now you can see at the top of her photo here, her stats. She had almost 2,000 platinum keys, 1,400 cash. But one thing with this player is that her storage seemed to have stopped increasing, like at all. You know, pretty much. So for 485, her storage had not went up hardly at all. And I had talked to her about this 4 months ago. Okay, and I had mentioned that she needs to get a move on with her storage because it hasn't moved hardly at all in like I believe it was like 5 months, she had went up less than 100 storage. That told me that she was seriously slacking in that department. So we talked about it, and kind of, now she's actually trying to get it done and make it a priority. Okay, so here we are. We can fast forward to now, which would be 4 months from the time this was created. And this is her progress report for right now. Okay. So her storage is now 580. It was 480 then. So she's went up 100 storage in 4 months. That's still really low. Okay. For the fact that it's not at its maximum price yet, and it's been 4 months. So still progressing pretty slowly. Now we have platinum keys and gold keys. She had 2,000 then, and she has 4,115 now. Now, give or take that you are going to earn some for, war and side passes and things like that. Not all of these platinum keys were through mega wins, but we can conclude that at best she had 7 wins, 7 to 8 maximum. Now, that's in 4 months' time. So 7 out of 16 weeks, she had possible mega wins. It's probably closer to maybe 5 or 6. That being said, she had 49 epics done today, and she had 29 done then. So she had done 20 epics for 7 wins, similar to what TK has done. So both of these players are not as active as they once were. They're not progressing in a manner in which they should be, and it's showing greatly with their stats. Now, I knew which players were going to have bad stats and which ones weren't. Not necessarily bad, but not up to what I would have expected. Not what they're capable of, okay? Before I did the progress report video, because I can see them every day in my group. I see, their posts on Facebook when they win, and I can kind of tell who's not as active as they were, who's not, giving it their all, and it shows greatly with their stats, because you're going to see some other players' stats that are just, they're really, really good, okay, compared to theirs. So it shows greatly what people are capable of is what I'm saying. Okay, so let's get out of here and we'll go to the next person. Now, we're going to do Lala. Okay, now this is a progress report for 25 days from the start. Now, Lala City started about 5 months ago. Okay, so at the time of this progress report would have been 4 months ago, so she would have been roughly 1 month into her game. At the 1 month mark, she had 1 million coins, and mind you, Lala is a very active player. She did really well in the contest of mayors, and she usually progresses pretty decently. Okay, so I would have expected that her stats be pretty up there. Now, at this time, she has VU level 9. All shop slots opened. All depot slots are open. Okay? Zoom in here. At this time, she's 25 days in, and her storage is 220. As you can see, this is season 14, just like everybody else. Now, she has 500 regional currency, 82 platinum keys, 146 gold keys, 1 million coins, 261 cash. Okay. Now, this is her stats in 2 months. 2 months in, she had 2 gold epics, 2 maxes, so that's about 3,000 cash spent on those, 450 storage without boost. That's just 60 days in. Okay. Land unlocks in 40 days. Beach was unlocked in 50 because you only do it in Mega. Mountain was unlocked in 50, Mega League only. Shop slots, depot slots, VU Tower level 9. Epic pointers, she had 8 3-pointers. Real money spent was on the Mayor's Pass and VU Pass. Mega win, first time, big prize. and then 3-time grand prizes. Okay, so 5 weeks in to get to Mega, 3 wins, and then a big prize. At this time, she has 1,121 platinum keys, 473 gold keys. Now, if you go back to the 25-day mark, you recall she had under 100 platinum keys. So she got a significant amount of progress done in just 2 months. Now, let's pull up her stats at 5 months. This would be today. Okay. She has, if you look over here, she has over, roughly over 5,000 or more regional coins for almost all regional maps. Now, these are usually given to you during the Mayor's Pass, and they're given to you, they give you a random map, These are going to help you later on, because once you do unlock a regional map, you'll actually be able to afford that regional storage facility without having to make a bunch of regional items and donate things. You'll be able to just buy it outright, okay? Which is really good. Now, she has 3,593 platinum keys. Mind you, I'm sure she spent some here and there doing war card upgrades and things like that, but not many, of course. She's got maxed storage, so she maxed her storage in 5 months' time, okay? Land capacity, or her capital her capital map land is unlocked 100%. 3 red roads, mountain and beaches done. All depot slots, shop slots, all 4 maxes. Now she's at 24 gold epics. Now, if we go back to the fact that she had roughly 80-something platinum keys, okay? She's at 3,500 in total. So she's got several wins. She lost about 4 times, I believe, in the last 4 months. But she has 22 epics done. Okay? That being said, she needs to slow down on her epics as well, because she's doing them too frequently for the contest. And we talked about that, like I said, and I'll give you guys some pointers on how you can save those epics and stretch them to last longer so you don't have to level up anytime soon. Now, unknown neobank savings. That does not unlock until you get to unlock Omega, but when you do unlock Omega, those will be there, okay? And then she has 1,000,000 coins, 1,236 gold keys. As you can see over here, she also included some screenshots of her war cards. They're right around level 1s, 2s, and 4s. She's got several that are not unlocked, which is excellent, because what will happen is if you waste all of your war card unlocks and upgrades, then what happens is you get to Mega, or you continue to try to compete in Mega, and you're unable to do those war card upgrade assignments very easily, because they cost so many cards and keys that they basically make you bankrupt, right? So stretching those and your epics is extremely important. Now, let's move on to Rose, okay? All right, well, no, let's go back up to the top here. I don't want to skip over anybody here. So this is Rose, okay? This was January 2021. So, let's see, that would have been 9 months ago from today. No. This was what her stats were at this time. So this was 4 months ago when she sent these in. She had started the city in January of 2021. So today her city is 10 months old. Okay, at this time she would have been at the 6-month mark on her city. All depot and shop slots are unlocked. All land, mountain, beach, depot, VU tower, airport levels open, max storage. Now let me say this ahead of time. This player has competed every week. She's constantly active. Her stats I expect are going to be high. Okay, that's what I would have expected to begin with, because I've I think she's only not competed maybe 1 to 2 weeks max. Okay, that being said, she's got a lot of mount pointers for 4-pointers and 3s. She's got 30 gold epics done and about 9 first place wins, real money, several season passes, and a head start on regional and neo coins. Okay, plenty of war cards for upgrades. And then she's got 1,602 platinum keys, over 800 gold keys, 800,000 coin, 9,644 Sims cash. Now, I'm going to make note that every single player that you have seen so far has purchased the VU generator shop that will have been deducted from their cash. That is why I did not use the cash to calculate their winnings, because that damn shop cost about 5,000 cash, and because cash is used to win mega, so it would not be accurate to calculate the cash they had then to the cash they have now to determine how many wins they have. That's why platinum keys were used to calculate their wins, and the fact that most of them do have screenshots of their wins and are posted each week to Facebook. Okay, so about 10,000 Sims cash and 1,600 platinum keys and 30 epics. Those are the stats we're mainly looking at, because if you haven't noticed, most people's land and things like that were unlocked. So those are stats I don't expect to change, right? I'm just tracking how much they're progressing in their other aspects of their game. So she did provide screenshots here at the bottom. This is just a screenshot of our conversation, but it proves, what she has. Now we're going to pull up her stats today. Okay, this is her stats today. So today she had maxed out storage in 90 days, which is pretty good. 3 months, she maxed it out on the 90-day mark. Coin typically is around 3 million. She has 2,100 gold keys, and she has 5,200 platinum keys. Okay, so it proves that she is, in fact, winning every week, right? Now, if you zoom in on her picture here, it shows all of her regional currency, her platinum keys, her gold keys, and her storage. So as you can see here, she maxed out everything, and all of her stuff is the way it is. She also has 41,000 cash. This is after purchasing 4 Maxis and the VU generator shop, playing Mega every single week, and buying whatever else. Trees, pointers, walls, things of that, like that. Try to save those stats up, because we do have a sale coming up in November. Okay, now, give me just a second here. Okay, so she's done exceptionally well, as you can see, and her stats prove it. So now we're going to go and look at the next person in line here. And this is Lolly. Now, she started in January, so same as Rose, so her city is 10 months old. This person is not as active as Rose is, and she's not winning anywhere near as much as Rose is, and her stats are showing that. But we'll get to that, okay? So here was I believe the 6-month mark. She had, it was the 6-month mark. So 640 storage, all land unlocked, depot slots, 4 Maxis. Now here's her platinum key count: 2,347, 1,052 gold keys, and about 8,000 Sims cash, roughly. Okay. Those were the screenshots of our conversation. Now we're going to pull up her stuff today, which is this one here. Now she has 8 months of playing, which actually is a little bit off. If she started in January, then she has 10 months of playing. So Real money spent was all season passes, 4 maxes. So here you can see she has 5,034 platinum keys. Okay. 2,129 gold keys and 28,000 Sims cash. So she's won, give or take, I believe it was 8 times roughly when I calculated it up. And she has 50 epics. So she is also progressing in her epics way too quickly. Okay. Now, the guy I told you about that had, he had done his stuff for 10 months. He was camping low level and all that. He does not do epics as frequently as they do, and he wins every single week. Okay? And there's a reason for that. So, that's a cat. Hold on just a second here. We're going to go back up. Now, here is COD, City of Dreams. He joined in right around the same time as Lala did. So, 23 days old. He was in the City League following the Missy's Building Guide. He had all 5 slot factories unlocked, shop, depot slots, and all that. And here is the stats. He had 86 platinum keys, just like her. And he had right around 185 gold keys, just like her. And right around the same amount of cash. He had 350 storage, which was a little bit higher than hers. Now, he had spent $8 for 1 season pass and miscellaneous stuff. Okay. Now here we are. 55 days old. Okay. City is level 24. So he's got all 5 depot slots unlocked. He has, let's see, 505 storage. Not sure what of that is temporary. Oh, here it says 460 storage with a 45 boost. So all land was unlocked in 33 days. Beach was 80%. Mountain was 70% unlocked. And this, like I said, is at 55 days. He's got 1 gold epic, 1 maxis, 1 mega win. Real money spent was $20, and he was waiting on his 3rd red road to appear. So this is just under 2 months. Okay. Now let's back up. Now we're going to open up his today, which would have been 4 months from the time that was taken to now. Now this is May. Okay, so no, he started in May. So June, July, August, September, we're into October, so 5 months old. And let's see. He has 4,046 platinum keys. Okay, so similar to Lala's. So he's won a significant amount of times. It says storage was maxed in September of 2021. So he just maxed it out last month, which would have put him at the 4-month mark for maxing out his storage. He unlocked all of his other stuff, as you can see, during Mega. He has his storage here, and then he has 17 gold epics. Okay, so pay attention to what I just said. 17 epics. He had 1 when he first, had done his first Mega win, and then now he's at 17. So here he's only done a total of 17 epics in 5 months' time. And some of the others are doing upwards of 20 and winning half the time. So he's winning almost 100% of the time and using half or right around half of what they're using. They're using double and winning half. That's not good, right? So that's just, a little bit of insight for you there. Now, this person, I can't remember who this belongs to, and I will add a name to it for future progress reports. So when you view this video, if this is your screenshot, send me a message. and tell me, like, hey, that's my screenshot. This city is 5 days old, so I know it is one of our new recruits. We've brought in a couple of new people who restarted their cities. This person's, they joined the group on 10-4. Like I said, they're really new. 135 storage. Land, 15 land expansions unlocked. Now, like I had explained to people with their progress reports, it's not so much about bragging about what you have accomplished. It's about tracking when you're accomplishing these things. The average person, how long it's taking you to get these things done. You know, I want to see all of your stats, that type of thing. Okay, so it's for me and for you, so you can track your stuff. So if you're on the building guide, like I said, even if you're not in the group, track your progress. It'll be good for you to look back on. Then you'll look back to, maybe if you're a person that's played the game for 5-6 years, you can look back and go, wow, here I am with a city that's 5 or 6 years old, and I don't even have 90% of this stuff, you know? Okay, so shop slots, all slots will be maxed in a few more days. Money spent was 1 season pass. Now, see what I'm saying? All of the shops that he does have unlocked are all already basically all maxed. So when you get in and you speed level to level 24, you get into a group and you participate in war and you stack up those war cards and you stack up those wins. And when you get those wins, that's like 120 cash if you're in A6 a week. Then you have the 120 cash from the legendary chest. That's 240 cash every single week, plus the rares, plus the gold tickets that you're going to be saving. Okay? So it is extremely beneficial for you guys to level up. Stop camping low level for storage. As you can see, this is where it's at. Okay? So 5 days old, he's level 23. He will be level 24, and then he will camp. He has 8 cash, and he has 11,000 coins. This is a 5-day-old city. And he's already got 135 storage. Okay? So, there you have it. Now, let's back up here. Let's go back up here. We've done that person. Okay, this is Hopo. She has been in the group for a very short period of time, maybe a month, 2 months max. About a month, I'm going to say. Mountain is done. Where's her original message here? Trying to find her message. No, that's not it. What the hell? Is that it? No, that's not it. Okay, give me a second here. Alright, I think I got it here. It uploaded. Let's see. Hang on. Alright. Played 8 weeks. Storage is 360. Land and depot is fully unlocked. 100 gold keys. 1,000 Sims cash. 2,000 2 mega wins. First place. 2 maxis. 3 gold epics. 11 entertainment epic pointers. And 10 transportation epic pointers. Okay, yes, so that's basically all she has to say because, like she just said, her city's only 2 months old, okay? So she has won the 2 times she has participated in Mega. I don't know if maybe she lost one, if she has played 8 weeks and then 5 weeks to get to Mega, so not sure. Okay, we'll track her progress and do that. You'll see how she does, in a few months. Okay, now we've got, whoops. Okay, this person is actually leaving. Lion, he started his city a couple of days ago, and it was, I don't know, too hard for him, I guess, so he took off. Here, this person, let's see, this is Happy. He did not start on the building guide. I don't think. Wait, no, yes, he did. 3 months played. City name was Happy, or is Happy. Storage is 490. All shop slots and depot slots are maxed out. All land and beach mountain unlocked. 3 Maxis Manors. 700,000 coins. 1,200 platinum keys. 624 gold keys. VU Tower level 11. 15 gold epics. 16 to 3 to 4 mountain pointers, and some in other categories. Scrolling up, it's kind of hard to see. Oh, there it is. Here. You can see his platinum keys here and his cash. So the fact that, what is this? 3 months played, so the 90-day mark, and he's already at 500 storage, so that's pretty good. He's also got, you know, a significant amount of stuff accomplished in just 3 months' time, so he's doing really well. All right, next person. Who's this? Oh, that's Hopo. We just did her. Okay. Floss. He's been in the group for some time now. Joined Neverland 5 months, so he joined right around the same time as Lala and whatever his other name was, can't remember. So storage, it's at 505, so it could be higher, but it's doing great, you know, for 5 months. He's got 5,545 cash, 332,000 coins, 2,900 platinum keys, 515 gold keys, 11,000 regional currency, no regionals unlocked. Land, beach, mountain unlocked, 4 maxes purchased, VU generator store purchased, 6 slots open, win mega most weeks, 29 gold epics, 18 mountain, 21 beach. Okay. So 29 epics in total, and he has 5 months played. Winning mega most weeks. Okay. So, here is his lovely display of affection. No. Every time I see this, I swear it says ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, I see the A to look like the FL, and then I see SS. I know it says floss. You know, I know that the Coliseum is supposed to, you know, like symbol a O or whatever, but my eyes don't pick up on that first, so it just looks like ass. Okay, here it shows his stats. Great. We talked about Bree, we talked about Mr. Blue Screen that I don't know who he is, and here we have Malvin. Malvin just joined the group a couple of days ago. 5 days old. His city is 5 days old. 15 land unlocks. Cargo is unlocked. 29 keys. Platinum is 28. Level 23 was reached. Will reach level 24 by 10/7. And camp. 8 cash. 11. Maybe that is his. Yeah. I think that's Mr. Blue Screen. I think he redid it because it looked like crap compared to the others. That's what I think happened. Okay. So, excellent. We'll track his progress. Now, we're on to this person. Now, this one I believe is she, or Shy, or however you want to pronounce his name. Preferably next time you do your progress report, try to make it so I can actually read it and so it looks good if you could, because this is pretty small, okay? But all shop slots, he started in October of 2021, so his city is relatively new. He's got 90 storage, 4 shops with 4 slots left to open. 173 war cards, 1 common, 1 rare, 1 legendary unlocked, 210 storage space. Oh, sorry, 90 depot space is what he meant. So I'm assuming he's calculating them up with their 5 being allowed in each box. It's an interesting way to add that stat. Okay, so airport level 2 unlocked. He will need to get that up to level 3, but like You know, he just started, so that's not bad. So next time, like I said, I'm going to go ahead and add his name because I believe that's who this belongs to. And if you could, when you see this, go back and redo your progress report. Send me a fresh copy. And that way, for future videos, we have something better to look back on. Okay? Now, this one here is my baby brother, Sid. Okay? So, co-president. That is his new stats. Let's open up his old one here. I feel like I should have a trumpet. Where the hell is his shit? Jeez, Sid. Hold on. Alright, this is Sydney. Started October 2020. So he just hit his 1-year mark. He was the first person to graduate the comm training course. He did really, really well the first, he does really well all the time. Okay, so at that time this would have been 4 months ago that he did this progress report. He was level 27, 16,000 cash, 3,000 platinum keys, 1,400 gold keys, 15 mega wins, all 4 maxes, all shop slots unlocked, all depot slots unlocked, land, beach, mountain, and 57 gold epics. Okay. So he had 700 storage, VU tower level 17, and as you can see, several beach and mountain pointers, which he purchased with the November sale. Now we back up and we go to his other stats here. All right. So here he's level 39. Now he is the first person on the Missy's Building Guide to go past level 27, 28 roughly. He's also the first person to unlock a regional map. Okay, so what had happened was he had been playing for some time. He had been winning. He's really, wanting to get into designing and things like that. And he got bored. He had a lot of stats. He has a lot of, keys and things like that. And he just lost interest because he got bored, as I would have expected. Now, at some point, you got to progress in the game. At some point, you got to kind of move out of your comfort zone a little bit and say, okay, I've got a lot of stats here. It's time I start leveling up. It's time I start unlocking these regionals so I can unlock new trees so I can design. If that's something that you're going to want to do is design, you're going to need room for those types of things, all of your buildings and maps, and you're going to want to actually, see parts of the game that you haven't been able to see or that you saw in your other city, but it was just too soon and it destroyed the overall experience of the game because you just struggled constantly. So we talked about it, and I said, you know what? It's time for you to move up. So he moved up, and he leveled up. He's still winning Mega, even at level 39. He wins every week. He does really well. He's got 1 regional map unlocked. He's not, in a hurry to unlock another regional map because it will make his epics and his contest to mayors more difficult each time. But right now, he isn't as bored. He can get things done. He can start designing. And he was able to max out that regional map's land unlocks in 1 day. With the help of the group, of course. But it makes it possible. When everybody does good, when all of these people have maxed out land, that means more excess dozer. Right? When all of these people have maxed out storage, same thing. So now you have all of these people who don't need this stuff. There's not as much demand for it. So it actually makes it easier for others to progress. Right? So at some point, the people on the Missy's Building Guide that are camping level 24, that are winning, that are, taking the wins in the Mega Leagues, they're going to level up. And they're going to be in a different bracket, and they're going to win in those brackets. And so the more people that get on the guide, the better off the majority of people are going to be. Okay? So 29 mega wins at this point in time, which is really good. That means that he won pretty much every single week aside from like 1 or 2. He has 6,000 platinum keys. So imagine the sale that he's going to be able to do in November when he not only has 6,000 platinum keys to spend, but he has an additional map where he can place things down. Because when you have that kind of money to spend, it fills up pretty quick on your map, right? So even if you want to buy more, you really can't buy more. He unlocked the Green Valley map. Land, beach, and mountain fully unlocked. Same with on the Green Valley map. He has the beach unlocked. Gold epics, 60 gold epics. Now, if you pay attention, he had 57 gold epics done back then. So he has 60 now. That's what, 3? So he's able to win every week and not use up all of his epics. Now it's showing who is understanding how to rotate their assignments and who isn't. And who's doing things based on convenience. Okay? So he's got maximum storage. He has the storage facility for the regional map. And he's got a maxed out VU tower. And as you can see, everything else. So these are his war cards here and his stats on his screenshot. Now, let's go to Mango here. Okay, look, let's do math. He joined in. His city is only 1 week old. 130 storage. VU tower is level 2. 2 shops fully unlocked. 9 land expansions. Bought all 5 slot factories. Cargo is unlocked. And he's got 30 platinum keys and 49 gold keys, and then he's got 3,000 coins. So for a city that is 1 week old, that's really good. Okay. Now we've got Mango. Mango's been in the group for some time now. I don't believe I have a previous progress report for him. I don't think so. I'll have to look, but I really don't think so. Level 24, he duration March 28th. Okay, so 6 months. His city's roughly 6 months old, which would probably explain why I don't have a progress report from him. He's got a total of 31 epics, so he's doing quite a few epics as well. 4 maxes bought. He's got 9 grand prizes, which is pretty good. He's got 3,500 platinum keys, about 2,000 gold keys, 1 million coins, 15,000 Sims cash. Says that he bought the VU shop and let's see. Yeah. So he's doing, well. Doing good. Track his progress later on. Now, here's Danny. Now, Danny has multiple cities. He has he's got some high level, some low level, some he does the Missy's Building Guide. I'm honestly not really sure what he has going on nowadays. But he did send me this very long message, which I actually have not read. I was just going to read it here on stream. So I'll read it out loud to you guys, and that will obviously give you the information that you need. So my stats at the current time, I have 1,551 plat keys, 352 gold keys. I have stacked stuff everywhere, full VU. I have all land, 1,164 in cash, 5 maxes. I have 70 epic buildings, 2 bronze, 3 silver, 65 gold. All my land on capital and island. I have 3 more to go on Green Valley, which I unlocked just for the trees. The last time I bought cash was when I lost 3 grand by accident. Accidentally buying coin. Months and months to go. I'm level 55, ouch, but still able to win comms. The speed in which I acquire my winnings was instant. Scroll up here. Was instant the moment I started following your rules. Granted, I am pretty dumb, so it took a while to get it, but the moment I got it, I won. Simple as that. The only thing that I wasn't able to accomplish was maxing storage. Maybe I'm too old. Maybe storage is 585, but my base is lower. I finished the season pass now before double points. Now I'm going to stop here for just a second. He did not start this city on the Missy's Building Guide. As he stated, his city is level 55. For the fact that his city is so old, that is why you're having trouble maxing out your storage, because you're level 55 and you have every item in the game unlocked. They basically make it to where you have to pay for the storage at that point. You don't really see it on global, and when you do, it's usually gone. So it's going to take him some time if he doesn't do a feeder city to funnel those in or start trading other people. And there will be a lot of excess storage in our group over time as people start to max out. But right now we still have some people that have been in the group for, 10 months that are clearly not giving it their all and still need to get quite a few things done. Okay, I finished the season pass now before double points since I'm a big fan of your talent and celebrity. I have been following you as an enterprise since I'm an artist, engineer, and technical manager more than I am a gamer. I have been following your program more as a mathematician and artist, not as a gamer, and have gone in various directions. Let's see. What is... Same screen. Something flawless is pretty amazing what I have been able to achieve coming in at level 34. Again, I am more about seeing what would happen. I know he had started another city, like I said. He has a couple of them. You are a pro with scaling Everest. Oh, wait, no. Okay. You are the pro guide. If you want to submit to the top. Sorry, I'm trying to get through this. Without dying, follow your instructions, and you do bring people to the top. You build super elite players, and I can tell you're right, because when I'm on your trail, life is good. When I'm off your trail, it just sucks horrible ass. I spend the whole time stressing and thinking Missy's right. Your stuff is perfect math. In fact, when I started to get your plan, your program worked so well. Thrust me to the top, to the leaderboard too quickly at my level. Some other player could outplay me in the last few minutes. I am dumb and often pretty stoned. I say drunk to not offend Rose. Oh, that's funny. Doesn't want to offend Rose. Oh my god. And meanwhile, Missy's over here like, I've been smoking weed every day until I got sick. There are at least 7 comm wins. I just gave away simple rookie mistakes, but I can't remember a comm I played where I didn't get a last second. Again, your program was so good, I thought, what am I going to do with more cash? By following your core principles, I can expect to either win comms or lose by an early error or bad break. It's pretty exciting being in your club because I will crush and win comms, and then... Okay, let's see where I left off here. Let's see. Spider. It's pretty exciting being in your club because I... And then discovered that I am 6th from the bottom of the group. I know this stat report is supposed to embellish your progress, but come on, Missy. I would say that your program is a rule. It's like timesing something by 0, 7 times 0. Winning with you is simple fact. Just like you said, look at a super elite players that you create. I have been recording flies over cities. I visit with the goal in recording 99 to 99 level cities. And I can tell you that 95% of the level 99 cities that I see need to be started over. Players in your club are crushing. Do what you say exactly, and you will become a super elite player and have a better city at level 24 than 96% of level 99 players. Now that is true. as he stated, a lot of the level 99 players need to restart, and you can't even see their stats, like their storage and things like that. Now, given that fact, do you know how hard it is to win a level 99 mega? It's not easy, you know. It's really not. You got to have not only a very good idea of what it is that you are doing, but you have to put forth so many resources and be very well prepped in order to win comms at level 99 mega. And I've shown you guys the level 99 mega walkthroughs that I won the last couple of months. I went through all of my choices with you guys and showed you exactly how to choose them the way I choose them. And hopefully that helps you guys win, because I believe that some of the, you know, higher level players are the ones that really need to win the most, because they're the people who didn't get to be on the Missy's Building Guide. They don't have a lot of platinum keys. Imagine where these players will be when they do finally hit level 99. And, you know, they won't even need to win. Like he said, he doesn't even know what he's going to do with more cash. At some point, they're going to have like hacker stats, but be legit players. Which, you know, is a lot better than paying EA tons of money to get cash only. It's one thing when you can buy the cash, you know, if you had to, but you can't buy platinum keys, you know. You can pay astronomical amounts of cash in replacement of what you want to purchase, but that's just ridiculous. That is absolutely ridiculous. And so it is really beneficial for people to follow this guide. Okay? And I think we got through everybody. I don't want to skip over. Oh, obsolete. Okay. Now, he's been in the group for some time now. He is a VP, and I don't believe I've ever gotten a progress report from him up until now. So right now, his city is about a year old. He has max storage, max land, 3,400 platinum keys. You know, he's got the VU generator shop is maxed out. He's got several thousand regional currency. Now, if you look here and you go back through the video and you compare everything and you see like, okay, look, this is where most people are at in this time frame. This is what their stats have and include. Then you see the players that are super active, you know, and their stats are almost double what the average person's stats are. And the average person's stats are astronomical. So if you give it your all, if you're somebody who plays this game 24/7, and most people that play SimCity, let's face it, we're all addicted. We play it way too damn much. Okay? We're on it way too much. And for something that is going to take up that much of your time, you want to excel in. You want to be good at. You don't want to be spending that much time on the game and not giving it your all. Now, like I said, he's done really well. I'm not sure when he maxed his storage out, but it's been maxed out for a long time. Because like I said, he's been in the group for almost a year, and I don't recall when he was still doing his storage. It would have been at least 6 months ago he maxed out. Okay, so that, like I said, concludes everybody, I believe. I don't think I missed anybody. If I did, I don't think your screenshot was in here. Who's that? Oh, that's an old one. Okay. Just wanted to make sure. That's somebody that's not even in our group. Okay, so that being said, let's talk about that epic thing I was going to talk about. Now, as you can see here, war cards and epics are very valuable. Once you guys deal with those epic projects, once they're done and dealt with and they're converted, you will have to level up in order for you to be able to continue to convert homes to epics. That being said, if you end up in a situation where you get an assignment in your list, an epic assignment in your list, and you're playing Mega that you're unable to do, let's say it's in the streak, that's going to make you fail the streak. It's going to make it harder for you to win your comms. It is very vital that you make sure that you guys are savoring those epics as best you can. For example, some techniques you can use. If you are in a situation where you have an epic in your list for 2,000 points or higher, then yes, you would need to do it, right? Not saying you need to do it right when it gets there. I'm saying at some point when the choice is right, you will need to clear out that as it is a main task. That being said, let's say you do an epic for 2,000 points. Now, what I'm noticing a lot of players are doing is they have an epic started. And because that epic is started, they will start another epic assignment when it comes back around, regardless of its points value, simply because they have an epic already started. Do not do that, okay? Now, if you can match and get them in there and get multiple done in one epic, excellent. But do not force something that should not be done to be done. Because let's say hypothetically you have an epic that is 2,000 points and you do it, and then you get one, it comes right back around within 2 rotations and it comes in worth 800 points. People will do it because they already have the epic started, it's beyond bronze, so it can't convert back to a normal home. And so they think, well, I already got the epic started, I might as well do it. Now you've taken less on your average, and you have opened up the possibility of it continuing to return even after you finish that epic, causing you to have to start another one. And this is how people are burning through so many for the people that aren't. Let's say that you have, all 7 upgrades, and you're close to your streaks. You have an 800 epic in your list that is rotatable. It would be advised that you don't rotate that at that time because it could come back into streaks, and the downtime could actually cause you to fail the streak. Now, let's say that it's the other way around. Let's say that it's an 800 epic, and you're not anywhere near having to do the streaks. You may need to rotate that if you have no other rotatable options. Let's say that you have an 800 epic, you're near the streaks, and you have, of your rotatable options, you only have very long factory productions or low non-premiums. Let's say you have a coins task versus a epic for 800, and then the rest are long factories like chems, sugar, feed, glass, and then of course your upgrades. It would be advised that you actually do the coins in this circumstance, because having that epic pop up multiple times in the streaks could cause you to fail the streak. Okay? Now, that doesn't mean that you're going to pick coins under the circumstances of a 1,500 coins and an 800 epic. It depends greatly on what's going on in your game. If you're near the streaks, what else is in your list? There's too many things to consider, okay? But what I'm noticing is people are trying to simplify it. And I'm going to say, you have to listen to what I say very carefully. When you have an epic at main value, which would be 2K or higher, you do that when the choice is right, okay? It does not mean that you do not touch epics if they are at a low value. It means that you use caution. It means that unless you absolutely have to, that you should avoid doing them at a low value if you can get around it, okay? Keeping in and taking into consideration the streaks and things like that. For example, I have seen people that have, let's say that they have like a 1,200 or 1,600 epic assignment, and they have an epic going. They could do that assignment, but it requires some extra time or some extra points. Maybe they're 10 points short. So what they'll do is they will finish up their epic, do that assignment, wait for the cooldown, and start another epic. When they have an astronomical lead on the leaderboard, they're close to ending comms anyways, that is a waste of a house, right? Because then they end up having to continue to do it. That house doesn't convert back to bronze, and they continue finishing them off. If you can at all keep them from having to be bronze, do so. For example, let's say that you have an 800 or whatever epic. You have not hit bronze on it. You've done the assignment, and the assignment comes back around for 800. Don't do it again. Just let that house convert back to normal if you can avoid it. If you have other good rotatable options, if you're near the end, if you have an astronomical lead, if you're near your streaks, pay attention, okay, to all of these things to be considered and try to avoid burning through them. Now, what I'm seeing is people do sometimes 4 epics in one brand of comm. That is ridiculous. You should never be rotating a non-premium task that frequently. You need to take into consideration that this is a non-premium task. It's only worth 2,400 points. The reason for your saving your epics to do them is, 1, you're low level. And the reason we use it as a rotatable option is because it has an algorithm rate that is less than, let's say, keys or VU repair. If it continues to come in at a high algorithm rate, you are now or should be treating it the same way you would as any non-premium with a high algorithm rate, okay? Usually, you get about 3 rotations of epics that proceed to come in over a course of time. If you're doing 4 epics per comm, that is 10 to 12 epic tasks, roughly, off, just a basic estimate. That is not good. You should not be rotating epic tasks that frequently, especially when they're not anywhere near the 2K value, okay? So pay close attention to what it is that you're rotating and stop treating epics like a premium that you can just carelessly throw away. This is something that you will definitely want to hold on to as time goes on. If you continue to do what you're doing, the people that have 7 wins out of 16 and have 20-something epics done, if you proceed to continue to play that way, what's going to happen is you're going to max out your epics. You're going to have very few wins under your belt in comparison, and it's going to force you to have to level up, because at some fucking point here, you're going to be in a situation where you get a 2,000 epic in your streaks, and it continues to come back in the streaks, and you can't do it. Or you get a 2,000 or 2,400 epic in your main list, and you can't do it. And as that happens, it's going to really hurt your score, which is going to make all of your other resources being wasted if you're competing and not winning, right? You shouldn't be competing to win if you're not going to give it your all. And what I'm seeing is several people who are trying to compete to win, but really aren't giving it their all. They are half-assing their wins or playtime. They're not finishing by second war. They're getting a late start on the contest. They're trying to half-ass it. They're not making all the right choices. They're just kind of doing what's convenient. And it's showing greatly in their stats. Okay, so even though their stats are good, a lot of why their stats are good is because they're going on their overall winnings over the course of the full time that they've spent playing. If you were to erase them and give them only what they've earned in the last 4 months, it would be pretty low, okay? So what I'm going to say to you guys, for the ones that are slacking here, you guys need to pick up the pace, take it a little bit more seriously when you're playing your comms, and start really cracking down on your resources, your war cards, your epics, all that. You guys need to start using them sparingly. I am seeing so many people doing epic after epic after epic, and you guys are not at the point mentally where you want to level up. You're not where Sid is at, where you're bored, where you're at the point where you've got, countless wins, and you've got these astronomical, 6,000 platinum keys. Some of you guys are at like 2,000 to 3,000 at best. And you guys are going to be at a point where you don't have enough wins, or you don't have as many wins as you would have liked to have or should have by the time, you start wanting to get to a point where you can level up, where you can do the design pass, where you can unlock regionals. Start savoring your epics, okay? Start savoring your war cards. I'm not saying do not do epics if they are under 2,000 points. I never said that. I said don't do them when they're under 2,000 points if you can avoid it, okay? Don't try to say, well, I wasn't supposed to, or whatever. Always reassess the situation. When you guys look at your list, you guys are looking at your list with the fact that you have an epic already going and you want to just get this done. You want to fit it in there. Then what happens is you finish up that epic and you get another epic task for hire, which can't be ignored, that you wouldn't have had you not done that other one. Then now you have wasted several epics. And then you either don't win or you put 4 or 5 epics into one win. Okay, so stop doing that. All right, good luck to you guys. Anybody who's not on the Missy's Building Guide, if this isn't reason enough to be, I don't know what is. The new Missy's Building Guide document is out. It has links to all of the videos. It has links to all of the documents in it. The link for that video and the document is in the description of pretty much every video on YouTube. It's on our Facebook page. It's everywhere, okay? If you haven't already, share the building guide with your club members. Share my channel with them. Get my name out there. And I will see you guys next time.